getting selected as an astronaut's not as easy as it sounds. I started applying many years ago, and it actually took me 9 years and 9 different applications before I was finally selected in 3 different interviews.
Space, the final frontier. Man has been travelling here since the 60s. All of them brave voyagers, highly trained astronauts, not everyday people, until now. Our mission, to take ordinary members of the public, put them through a rigorous training regime on an isolated Russian military base, and then blast them off into space. Or so they'll think. Unbeknownst to them, they'll never actually leave UK soil. The scene is set. The countdown to launch has begun. Will the contestants even want to go into space? And if they do, will they fall for the biggest practical joke in television history? We're about to find out in Space Cadets. Hello and welcome to Space Cadets. It's Space Gym, but not as you know it. So what are we trying to achieve here? We have a 2-part mission statement. Part 1, we must convince a group of people that a large field a stone's throw from Ipswich is in fact a Russian space training facility. Part 2, we must convince this same group of people we're going to put in a shuttle, blast them into space for 5 days, where they'll make history as Britain's first televised space tourists, when in fact they will be in this high-tech shuttle simulator based on genuine NASA blueprints in this aircraft hangar here in that same field near Ipswich. Now, if they last the full 5-day mission without rumbling us, they'll each walk away with a bundle of cash. This is the most elaborate and expensive hoax in British TV history. So what could possibly go wrong?
Hello, and welcome to the International Space Station. I'm Katie Coleman, NASA astronaut, MIT graduate from 1983, and this is my world.
Well, I guess the unique experience is a really good way to describe it. There's one aspect, the part of being outside that is really similar to being in the NBL, the training facility, the neutral buoyancy lab, the big swimming pool we have at Johnson Space Center down in Houston. Everything looks the same in that swimming pool, but outside, there's a big Earth going by. There's sunsets and sunrises to kind of wake you up or brighten, kind of blind your eyesight, and so just the view is what's completely different. That's what takes your breath away when you're trying to get back to the business of doing your work, and amazingly enough, the Earth is just rotating by underneath you.
And, we talk about spacewalks, but it's a bit of a misnomer. It's more like space floating. You're really not out there walking. And I guess the best analogy I can tell everybody is if you could imagine yourself scuba diving in a suit of armor, that's about what spacewalking is like.
Green screens. We use them for everything from live broadcasts to movies. This technology allows for one image to be superimposed over another, and then they're brought together in one seamless shot. When it comes to live television, however, green screens can sometimes cause problems. When it comes to live television, however, green screens can sometimes cause problems. When it comes to live television, however, green screens can sometimes cause problems. When it comes to live television, however, green screens can sometimes cause problems.
This is Houston ACR. That concludes the event.